Folks have seen a lot of changes and improvements in the 2023 GMC Canyon with its recent redesign. But don't think for a second that the 2024 model year is coming without some exciting additions. In fact, it's safe to say the new 2024 GMC Canyon has just crushed the Ford Maverick. Stick around till later in the video and you'll find out just how this upcoming model is paving the way in the midsize truck scene. One of the most intriguing additions that came with the recent redesign was the AT4X AEV edition. For the first time, the Canyon had a genuinely capable off-road variant. And now, it's taking things up a notch. This new version is designed to compete with the best off-roaders in its class. But just how is it better than the previous models? Instead of the AT4X's standard 33-inch tires, you're getting 35-inch Goodyear mud terrain rubber with beadlock-ready wheels. The suspension is nothing to scoff at either, with a 4.5-inch lift that raises the pickup 1.5 inches higher than the standard AT4X. This means an improved approach angle of 38.2 degrees and departure and breakover angles that go up to 26 and 26.9 degrees, respectively. The AT4X AEV edition doesn't mess around with off-road hardware either, boasting electronic locking front and rear differentials, Multimatic DSSV spool valves, dampers, low-range gearing, and more. And for those who love rugged underbody protection, it's got you covered with steel skid plates guarding parts like the radiator, steering components, transmission, transfer case, fuel tank, and rear differential. With all these upgrades, it's hard to deny it's going to give one tough time to the Ford Maverick, especially when you consider the 2024 GMC Canyon is preparing itself to be the off-road king. Even the most basic versions are equipped to handle challenging terrains. A prime example is the elevation trim. It's far from a stripped-down version of the pickup. Packed with standard equipment, it boasts some serious off-road hardware like all-terrain tires and an offered suspension that not only provides impressive articulation, but also includes a 2-inch lift. While it comes with rear-wheel drive as standard, you can opt for 4-wheel drive for an extra $3,300. Low-range gearing is on the menu too, a key component of any off-road adventurer's toolkit. Let's just say with the 2024 GMC Canyon, you have tons of options. It'll be available in 5 trim levels, with 4 of them geared toward off-road enthusiasts, like the elevation trim, offering extra capabilities and improvements for your off-road journeys. Moving up the ladder, the AT4X comes into play, and it packs the features I already talked about. So, if you're into off-roading and want a mid-size pickup that can handle the rough stuff with ease, the 2024 GMC Canyon is definitely worth waiting for. It's packing serious upgrades, making it a top contender in the world of off-road capable trucks. But I'm just getting started with the reasons why the Canyon might be the new replacement for the Maverick. Because now, let's talk about the upscaled interior of the GMC Canyon. While it shares its mechanical underpinnings with the Colorado, the Canyon is like the more sophisticated sibling of the two. In its recent redesign, the cabin received a complete makeover, and now it boasts one of the classiest interiors in the mid-size pickup category. Even in the most basic version, the Canyon treats you to a selection of high-quality materials. I mean, it's totally eye-catching dashboard design, and a range of attractive color schemes will dazzle the senses for sure. Plus, similar to many mid-size pickups these days, the Canyon is available exclusively in a crew cab layout. This offers a roomy second row that can comfortably accommodate 3 adults. The front seats are another highlight, offering ample space, robust support, and excellent ergonomics. These seats are designed to keep you comfortable even on those long road trips. I've got to be real though, there's actually one downside here that might be a deal breaker for some. Turns out, the vehicle leaves limited space for the cargo bed. You'll have to settle for the 5.2-foot version, which isn't small by any means. Still, it's worth noting that some competitors, like the Tacoma, offer 6-foot beds. Here's what the experts at CarandDriver.com had to say about the GMC Canyon's interior. GMC has brought some much-needed technology to the inside of the Canyon. Available equipment includes underbody cameras, a head-up display, and a full redesign of the Canyon's cabin, similar to how Chevy updated the new Colorado's interior. Plus, let's talk tech and safety features. One of the great things about the new GMC Canyon is that it comes loaded with tech, even in the base models. For instance, every Canyon comes standard with an 8-inch digital instrument cluster and a massive 11.3-inch infotainment system. The infotainment system is intuitive and user-friendly, with standard wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay for seamless smartphone integration. You'll also find a Wi-Fi hotspot in every model. The base version doesn't skimp on connectivity either, with standard 3 USB ports, satellite radio, and a 6-speaker audio system. Plus, features like proximity keyless entry and push-button start come as standard. While you can find even more tech and safety features with higher trim levels, GMC offers optional packages that let you add these extras to the base elevation trim if that's your choice. So it's safe to say the interior of the GMC Canyon is both upscale and tech-savvy, making it a great choice for those who appreciate style and modern features in their midsize pickup. It's matching up with the Ford Maverick very well, that's for sure. Let's also dive into a big reason why the 2024 GMC Canyon will crush the Ford Maverick: its Turbo 4 engine. You might have noticed that the GMC Canyon carries a slightly higher starting price compared to its sibling, the Chevrolet Colorado. Well, turns out there are several factors contributing to this, and one of the key distinctions is found under the hood. While the Chevy Colorado comes standard with a respectable 237 horsepower Turbo 4, GMC takes things up a notch. In fact, GMC offers the beefier version of this engine across all its trim levels. This upgraded power plant is the well-regarded 2.7-liter Turbo 4, packing a punch with around 310 horsepower and a hefty 430 pound-feet of torque. This makes it the most potent base engine in its class by a huge margin. This robust engine is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. This combo ensures a smooth and refined driving experience with quick gear shifts. What's the end result, you ask? Even though the GMC Canyon is a fairly substantial pickup, it can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 6 seconds, which is quite impressive for a truck in this category. But here's where it gets interesting. This Turbo 4 isn't just about power. It's also one of the main reasons why the GMC Canyon boasts excellent towing capabilities. If you opt for the base elevation or the AT4 or Denali trim levels, you can tap into a class-leading towing capacity of 7,700 pounds. That's a lot of pulling power. But when you venture into the off-road territory with models like the AT4X, the towing capacity does decrease a bit, but it's still impressive at about 6,000 pounds. For the more hardcore AT4X ATV edition, you're looking at a still respectable 5,500 pounds of towing capacity. The story is similar with payload capacity. In this case, the base models like the Elevation Shine, boasting a payload capacity of around 1,600 pounds. And for the off-road focused models like the AT4X, the payload capacity does dip somewhat to around 1,000 pounds, which, while not as high, still offers solid practicality. Oh, and it'd be wrong to end this list without mentioning the amazing Denali trim. When it comes to style and luxury, there are few midsize pickups on the market that rival the Canyon. Just like its predecessor and following the GMC tradition, the 2024 Canyon offers the prestigious Denali trim, which has been dialed up to new levels of elegance in the recent redesign. So just how great is this trim? Well, as soon as you step into it, you'll be greeted by a range of distinctive features that set this model apart. Of course, there are the iconic Denali badges tastefully placed throughout the vehicle. But what truly catches the eye is the attention to detail. Starting with the front end, the Denali trim boasts a striking chrome grille, delivering a look that's immediately recognizable and distinctly premium. Moving to the wheels, you'll find unique 20-inch diamond-cut dark machine finish finished aluminum wheels. These wheels not only enhance the vehicle's appearance, but also elevate its overall aesthetic. And this continues inside the cabin too. The Denali offers an exclusive jet black leather upholstery with teak accents, elevating the interior to a new level of epicness. But let's just say, not everyone is convinced just yet. One fan noted, they need to make a gas-efficient truck like the Maverick. 99% off people are not using their truck the majority of the time, and these trucks suck up gas like no tomorrow. And another added, the turbo 4-cylinder engine is a workhorse, yet the gas mileage is disappointing, and about the same as a 5.3 V8. I wish GM would offer this truck with a non-AFM 5.3 V8. Anyway, that's a wrap. See you in the next video.